And you're mad that you didn't get invited to Daz's party. It's a close friend's invitation.
I didn't even want to invite Sally. I wanted to invite you, but I didn't take anything personally because that's how Lourd talks whenever he's drunk. I literally cannot make this shit up. I put the right hand on my Bible. And also, whenever he was drunk, he was saying stuff like, don't tell Stei, but he told me he wants to replace you with Dow.
I fucked up. I know. I'm aware.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome back to another video. My name is Steyeuh and I'm your favorite black transsexual. Get up into the big purr, whatever. I'm back. How are you wonderful, amazing people doing today, girl? I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Period. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss this pretty face on your screen, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's dive into today's wonderful, amazing video. Bada bing, bada boom. Lourd entered the gay content creator space with bold energy. He was messy, funny, dramatic, and unfiltered, and people loved it. His confidence and chaotic humor made him stand out. Whether it was live streams, reaction videos, or just unhinged rants, he knew how to entertain.
Kids, breakfast is ready. Breakfast not ready.
The same traits that made him entertaining slowly turned into the same traits that viewers say caused the downfall. People started noticing a pattern: impulsive reactions, going off on people publicly, falling out with multiple people in a short amount of time. One of the biggest turning points people mentioned was his beef with Stei and Chris Cotter.
That's the whole beef explained. There we go. I know y'all see the girls fighting. And bitch, yes, I'm in business, that's not mine. But bitch, you're only here because you are too. But don't say, let's talk about it. Because y'all, I watched all the lives and I was in the live when Stei was told the whole story front to end, bitch. Okay, so boom. So Stei was out at the club and his man, his DL or whoever he was talking to, sent him a text message while they were at the club, pretty much ending things, right? So Stei, that pretty much ruined his night, right? So like he kind of leaves the club, doesn't really like make a big thing about it, but like one of his friends follow him outside and kind of console him. And then everybody else realized Stei and then we're gone, and so they all found him outside. And I'm like, oh, what's wrong, Stei? What's wrong? He's just like, oh, I'm fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. While everybody's finding Stei outside, Lourd comes running outside talking about, oh, I don't have my phone, I lost my phone, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, Stei, man, just broke up with him, ruined his night. He's like, okay, no, I'm fine. We gotta find Lourd's phone. Like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Switching to Chris's point of view, the only reason Lourd was out without a phone, Chris talked about how Lourd lost his phone. He was like, oh, I can get to a home myself. Like, please just Uber me there. Like, Lourd was pretty much, like, Chris making it seem like Lourd begged him to Uber him there. And so Chris was like, okay. But the whole time, Stei was feeling a type of way. Like, why would you, like, send your friend without no phone, doing all this? You know what I mean? Like, Stei was under the impression that Chris was just being a bad friend, pretty much. But Chris was just live talking about how, like, if this grown man gonna beg me to Uber him somewhere without no phone, okay, I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna Uber you. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that happens, blah, blah, blah. While this is happening, Stei is texting Chris because he's supposed to be at the party and he's not answering. So back to like, Stei is under the impression that he's not being a good friend, that Chris isn't being a good friend to people, him included. I'm shy because why are you not answering? Stei's checking the location, like, okay, Chris is now here. Why are you not coming? Like, and Chris won't like say he's not coming. You know what I mean? Like, okay, it's kind of just getting weird. You know what I mean? Like, you said you're coming out, but you're not here, and now you're at somebody else's place. Like, okay, like you're not coming. You could have just told me that. You know what I mean? So it's just giving like Stei thought he was being a bad friend. Okay, so boom, fuck all the shit that Stei was talking about. He went to where Chris was hanging out at this man's place with a bunch of other people, and he kind of not barged in, but like he kind of just walked in to confront Chris about like everything that's been going on, like pretty much just like giving his friend like a friend, like blah blah blah, like blah blah, what's been going on? You know what I mean? He was on that type of timing. No shade. He kind of yelled at his friend in front of all these other people, kind of embarrassing him, but like at the same time, if that needs to happen, that needs to happen. But that's just what happened. You know what I mean? Stei said that he was low-key kind of wrong for that, but the things he was saying, he needed to say, and he wouldn't have taken back the things he said, but he probably would have tried to pull him to talk to him, but he was already trying to talk to him, but Chris was like, oh, we can just do it later, but like Stei was like, okay, we need to talk now, like what's going on, like, you know what I mean? Whole time Stei isn't even thinking it's that deep. They get home, or Stei gets home, right? And then Chris gets home after him, and when Chris comes home, he says that he slammed the door and all this other stuff. Stei's like, okay, I'm doing all this extra shit, but like, don't be slamming no doors, bitch. And then when Stei said he went to sleep and he woke up and something just told him to check the locations of his friends and stuff. He checked Chris' location. He was in New Orleans, bitch. Stei was gagged. No shade. Stei was gagged. He said he was gagged and he was really pissed because it wasn't even that deep and we could have talked about it in the morning. That's what type of timing Stei was on. So that's the whole beef explained. There we go. If you want intimate details, you're gonna have to do your own research, but that's the summed up version, period.
People say things went left when Lourd started responding publicly instead of privately. Literally, girl, stop bringing shit to the internet with your dumb ass. Instead of resolving things offline, everything became public.
Whatever, we haven't had a chance to have a conversation, but regardless of any way that I was feeling or anything like that, I was obviously still there for my best friend because that's what best friends do. Now, at the same time, Lourd had just lost his phone, or it got stolen while we were at WeHo's notorious for getting your phone stolen. Evan had also got his phone the night before. So as Stei is crying, me and Evan are on his side, me and Evan are helping him out, but Lourd is worried about his stolen phone, obviously. So Lourd comes over to Stei, and I kid you guys not, he literally is like, Stei, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about you crying about some dumbass boy. I just got my phone stolen. I don't care about none of this shit. Like, you can really shut up. And he was like literally saying shit like, I'll slap you in the face right now. Like, get your shit together. You're embarrassing us. Come on. Like, you're embarrassing us in front of Eddie and them, and you need to get your shit together. Let's go. And Stei's like crying, but then he's like, okay, like I'll stop. Like, he's listening to Lourd. Like, he's not having any disrespect or anything back towards Lourd. And please keep that in mind because I don't know where the fuck the disrespect for me came in at. So then, mind you guys, like I said, WeHo is a very 21 plus place. So at this point, Stei is just crying, and me and Evan are trying to help him out. And they went into this club, and I forgot what the club's name was, but it had like booths on the outside, so I couldn't get in, mind y'all. I'm not 21 years old. I can't get into every single club out there. It's not the easiest thing to do. So I can't go in and help Lourd look for his phone or nothing like that. So I'm sitting there just helping Stei out. I'm comforting him and everything. Lourd literally is just going off about how the attention's not on him. No one's worried about his phone. Everyone's worried about Stei crying and how no one should care about Stei crying and this and that. He's saying this all to Stei's face too, and Stei does not give a damn. Like, Stei's not having any type of attitude. Stei's like, okay, Lourd, whatever, like I'm listening to you, whatever. When really you should be having energy with Lourd, the bitch who was telling you, I don't give a fuck about you crying. Shut up, I'll slap you in the face as you're crying. Why are we having this energy for me? Like, I feel like your anger is in the wrong place. So then I addressed everything I said, and I said, okay, I'm gonna address everything you said. I understand completely the boy crazy thing and how annoying that can be and upsetting. And I for real do apologize for that. I'm young. I like being with boys and shit, and I never really had anyone sit and tell me about myself when it came to them. TBH, if you would have just told me straight up about the boy stuff back then, I would have woke the fuck up right then and there and realized and wouldn't have felt any kind of way. The only reason I did is because I didn't know it even bothered you, and I was confused on why you wanted those rules for me. I understand now, and again, I'm sorry. Then he also said that in his paragraph that the Patrick thing was a joke. I said next, I didn't know that the Patrick thing was a joke because I was already not really feeling the vibe there because Patrick was supposed to do all of our Halloween looks and ultimately ghosted us about it when it was his idea. So the way he said it, Loki just pissed me off, and Lourd texted me and said it was weird that was said, which is when I was like, wait, that was kind of weird. I had no idea it was a joke. Then we get into the dance party thing. I also mentioned the dance party thing very briefly. I said I wasn't really upset about it, but I'm just saying this also added me into me feeling some type of way. So he basically testified and was like, why don't you feel this type of way towards Lourd? Because Lourd also went to the party. To which I replied, I didn't ask Lourd why he went with you or anything. And it's not really a double standard because Lourd has been knowing him way longer, and you and I are best friends. And plus, I actually did tell Lourd I still felt the way about it towards him too. Whenever me and Lourd had that conversation on the way home, I literally told Lourd to his face. I said, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel some kind of way whenever you guys were telling me y'all are gonna go to a party when this person we have all agreed has singled me out multiple times. And this isn't me making it a big problem, but I'm still just letting it be known how I feel. And I think it's very reasonable to feel that way. And then I said, Lourd has been knowing him way longer, and you and I are best friends. And plus, I actually did tell Lourd about the way I felt towards him too. But again, I wasn't trying to make it anything. I think any normal person would be like, damn, having to watch your two best friends get ready all day for some party they're not invited to. Now, let me read you guys me and Lourd's messages. Then Monday, whenever I got home, Lourd texted me, he goes, hey, you okay? I'm a little bit worried. I was like, yeah, I feel so much better now that I'm at home. Not gonna lie, LA was just too much drama and it was daily. If I'm ever uncomfortable or feel disrespected, I'm simply gonna leave. And that was that. Lourd been checking on me every day and everything. And we're listening on. He was like, I wish you could have stayed with me. Like, I felt bad reading everything because I didn't defend you at the moment when he was speaking to you at Eddie's, but then at the same time, I didn't want to talk over him and get in the middle of it. I honestly thought you were gonna come back to the B&B and talk to Stei, but I fully understand why you went to the room, or I thought you were gonna wait for the morning to talk to him. And I was really so shocked that you left. I'm low-key sad because you missed the podcast today and Halloween weekend in general. I wish you stayed. You could have gone to my Airbnb and stayed with me. So clearly Lourd is not upset with me at all, and everything is fine. And we're like literally just talking. Everything's good. He's checking me up every day. And then now Lourd is pretending about he's pretending to care about the WeHo situation last night. What he was doing, saying that, oh, I'm dragging it and this and that. First of all, whenever Stei announced that we took a break from our friendship, I'm not the one who announced that first. So let's stop saying Chris brought anything to the internet. Chris did not bring shit to the internet. Chris is going to tell you guys that I have family stuff going on and not have anything even touch the internet. But it was Stei's choice to tell the internet that we were on a break.
Some people say he struggled to keep stable relationships and stable friendships because everything became performative. He just trying to chase that bad girl, no tea, no shade. As the drama piled up, viewers started shifting their tone. What used to be entertainment slowly turned into concern. People said this messy behavior didn't feel funny anymore. It felt draining. The constant beats, the arguments, the emotional reactions on live, it created an atmosphere where people didn't know which version of Lourd they were going to get. Girl, I don't even know who the hell this creator is, literally, from A Can of Paint. I only knew him because of Stei, girl. I'm sorry that I'm getting off track, but like, who the fuck is Lourd? Like, girl, I didn't even know who this person is. He got millions of followers. I was like, who is this? If I had millions of followers and I would be crashing out like this online, y'all gonna have to take my goddamn phone, girl. It's giving Britney Spears, no tea, no shade, because, girl, put the phone down. I can't take it no more. And once the audience starts pulling back, the downfall begins quick. So why did Lourd's rise turn into a crash out moment? One, the pressure of constant attention. When you build a brand around being famous, chaotic, messy as hell, fake as hell, people expect you to keep topping that or keep topping your last moment. It becomes a performance. It becomes performative. And eventually, It stops being substantial. Number 2, reacting too fast. A lot of creators struggle with emotional regulation online. They react in real time without thinking about how the public and the internet is going to react. One heated moment becomes screen recorded forever. Literally. Okay, I don't mean to like get loud and ghetto with y'all, but like, for example, y'all remember like when Gutta K and what the hell his name is? When Gutta K and We Love Shay got into that messy altercation. Shay, on the other hand, didn't want to bring it to the internet, wanted to keep it all cool, just, push away slowly. But Gutta, on the other hand, you blah la 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 la, I hate you, da 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 da, like crashing out, like big crash out vibes. You don't need to react to everything in real time. Take a damn breather. Pull away. You don't have to get on the internet every goddamn day unless you got a goddamn mansion that you need to pay off and you need to get them views. But you live in an apartment in LA. You don't need that goddamn much money. Take a break. Take a goddamn week or 2 off, girl. Literally. Because it's getting draining seeing you on my For You page and I don't even fucking know you. No shade. When you're surrounded by yes men and when you're surrounded by yes people, like people that are always going to say yes to you, you don't always get the truth that you need to hear. And you start to turn into an airhead. No tea, no shade. Lourd's downfall didn't just affect him, it affected the community watching him. The gay content creator space is small and very interconnected. When someone rises and then when someone crashes hard, people talk, people reflect, and sometimes, people get defensive because they feel like the behavior like this represents them. Representation matters, even in messy content. Watching someone spiral shouldn't be entertainment. And encouraging the behavior with likes and comments can push creators into deeper chaos. So what's the lesson here? Because this video isn't about tearing Lourd down. It's about understanding the bigger picture. Here's something I want a lot of creators to understand. Not every reaction belongs online. Not every friend is a real friend. Public beef is not worth your peace. And for the viewers watching, I want you guys to stop rewarding chaos. Remember, creators are real people dealing with real emotions. Not everything is content. And some things deserve privacy, literally. But no tea, no shade. Everyone deserves a chance to turn things around. No tea, no shade. Literally, girl. Y'all give Jeffree Star a pass so y'all can give him a pass. I love you guys. No tea, no shade. I'm about to get the hell off of here because I sound like a fucking robot, girl. I don't know who the hell Lourd is. So when I saw him crash out, I literally was like, oh my God, you're worse than Lovely Peaches. And Lovely Peaches is crazy. So I'm like, the way that you're crashing out, girl, it's worse than Tokyo Tony. Like, put the phone down. But I love you guys. Give me your thoughts and opinions on my thoughts on this video, girl. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sorry this video came out so long. Like, oh my God. I hope it's not genuinely long, but I already know it's going to be long. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on my thoughts and opinions. I gotta go, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye, loves.
I'm just going to say, I'm going to take accountability. And I just want to say sorry to everyone that I've said it. And sorry to Chris if you're watching this. And yeah, just sorry to everyone. And now that I know better, when I am intoxicated again, to put your phone away, don't be going live and doing stupid shit, I'm gonna take this as a life lesson. Me and Chris are not friends anymore, and that's okay. Like, it's normal to have a friend fall out, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.